I feel like there's gonna be a feelsy one. Hmm. I can't listen to that. I can't. That's like... That's not the kind of feel song I thought it was gonna be. That's like... That hits too close to home. That was not what I expected. Oh my god.
Anyone know what call Echo 16 was going to?
Now I'm listening to Killing Me.
I believe she was going to the apartments to do routine morning calls.
Oh boy. Are you able to get to her, Aphrodite? Because I'm already up in Sandy.
I can in a moment.
Yeah.
I just found a banger by accident, like an actual like heater.
What's it called?
Squash by Lil Dusty G. It's really good.
Oh. Hmm. I think I only have one little Dusty G thing on mine, and it's moving.
Moving was on mine too. Yeah, Squash is good. Surprisingly.
I'll be right back and just get started.
Damn, I went from Squash to I Just Fucking Hate You Now by Ronan. Oh no, where's my tire?
I don't know. You all right?
I lost my tire.
All right. Why don't y'all move on up front here? Take a seat nice and close. Not many of us.
I'd love to take a seat, Sorba.
I'm really not in the
Legs
mood.
are a bit stiff.
Yeah, my back's hurting a bit too from lifting all those tires on.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'll sit for those who can.
I'm about to... McNulty, I'm about to
All
fuck
right.
with you.
Don't touch me.
All right, so
Longest drive of
Oh,
my
damn, what call are you responding to, pal?
everybody else took their vest off.
Sorry, I'm just worried about a little man crawling out of nowhere and fucking biting me. Sore. Respectfully, sorry. Shouldn't have said that. Should have said the fuck at all.
Yeah.
Apologies. Sore.
Listen, I don't mind joking around in here. Just make sure we're not saying that shit out in public, all right?
10-4.
We're not saying it to their face. We're not saying it in public. All right, when we're out there, it's sir, it's ma'am. We treat it with respect, dignity. What we say behind closed doors, we say behind closed doors, right?
10-4.
These seats are no longer comfortable to sit in.
No.
They're not comfortable.
Just
No.
sit.
These boxes are very comfy.
I'm just gonna...
Jesus
Fenwell, you
fuck.
think they're comfortable?
I'll sit for those
Hold
that
on.
can't. It's okay.
Rose, could you sit like that again?
No, why?
I want to sit on your shoulders.
All right.
Hold on.
I'll hold you up.
Yeah, hold on. Hold on. In my brain, this works.
What?
Oh.
McNulty.
Aren't you married there?
He's married.
I'm sitting on his shoulders.
Hold
This
on.
is an HR thing. Do we have an HR?
Hold on,
Let's all
wait.
get our own seats, shall we?
No. Oh,
Wait, hold on. Let me just. There we go. Now give it a try.
no. Apparently, I made everyone uncomfortable. So.
Oh.
All right, so look, couple of things happened in the last couple of days. I should say today. Have you all read the report about Captain Slacks getting robbed? There's a bolo
Yeah.
out on it.
Echo 20.
Okay, everybody's read that. Everybody's aware of the situation.
Mhm.
Okay, what could have prevented that?
Locking his car.
Exactly. Nobody's perfect, right? But let's make sure we are locking our cars. There are some psychos out there doing shit like this, getting in a cop car while we're working a scene with 7 down individuals. So let's just be vigilant, be aware. The wind just blow that door open?
No.
I don't believe so, Cap.
Has it been open?
I thought it was open this whole time, sir.
Let me get that closed here.
Yeah, not a
That didn't-
problem.
That's been it's still closed.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
well, good deal. So let's make sure we're locking our cars out there. Just making sure we don't have people getting in our back seats. We don't have people trying to hold us up for our weapons. Weapon licenses right now, the going price for them is something like $50,000. That's what they're selling them for.
Wow.
Which in this economy, I mean that's a quarter of our budget for police department. Nobody's got that money themselves. The Chief Justice said they're going to be holding off on giving licenses out for some time, unless we give them as captains, I should say, unless we reference somebody specifically to the Chief Justice. So, in other words, I'm not giving guns out to many people, if any at all. I haven't yet. I believe Slacks has given a recommendation for one. I'm not sure what Ruth has done yet so far, Captain Ruth. So we shouldn't see many guns out there, but there is a gun out there right now, and it's a police-issued firearm. And it's in the hands of a criminal who's willing to hold an officer up in his own vehicle, right? We need to be very vigilant. We hear shots fired. We need to respond to that. We need to try to find some leads on this. Okay, keep your ears to the ground. Pay attention to what's going on. Look for evidence. I don't think we have his serial number logged, right? But we just need to be very vigilant. All right. Any questions about that? Pretty straightforward.
Yeah, the charge for possession of that's pretty hefty as well.
$30,000 fine.
Yep.
210 months, Bolingbrook.
Damn.
That's the kind of fine and time that'll change someone, right?
Yeah.
Very serious. Keep your heads on a swivel. Pay attention to your surroundings. Be aware of what's going on. I know we get very involved in situations we're dealing with, but take a moment. Look around. Look who's behind you. Look who's around you. Look in your back seat every once in a while before you get in your car. Probably not a bad idea to check trunks every once in a while as well. All right. Let me see if they covered anything in the first meeting here. Were any of you here for the first meeting this morning?
Echo 2076.
I
147.
I think I was, but it's been so long now. I've been on duty for like 13, 14 hours.
You are a fantastic, beautiful EMS.
We got no notes for today's shift 1 meeting. That's all right. We did have that situation earlier where we had people staking out the Go Postal Group 6. Sorry, I misspoke there. The Grime drop off. Go Postal's where Grime drops off. All vehicles have to go through there. Every single vehicle, including the bigger box trucks, semi trucks, the vans. Everything has to drop off there. And criminals know that. They're going to be watching that place.
Yep.
We had a female robbed here today. She didn't want to dial 911. We had witnesses who called it in. We got descriptions. Gonna be three suspects. 2 of them are gonna be blacked out. 2 of them had wrenches. 1 had a knife, plaid shirt, and a bucket helmet. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Obviously, if you see people matching that description, you can question them. We don't have grounds anything further than questioning, though, right? We unless we somehow get one of them to admit to it, we don't have grounds for an arrest. But we could let them know we're on their tail at the same time. Maybe they'll think twice before they do it again if we do question them. Okay. And when I say question, I don't mean take them down to MRPD for questioning. We obviously have to question on scene unless they consent to it, right?
Yeah, please don't kidnap them.
Yeah, that would look bad. That'd be a lawsuit. That'd be DAP points, problems. I don't want to have to deal with that. Does anybody have anything else that's been recently brought to your attention? Anything that we should be aware about? Out of the ordinary?
Been a couple of
Violence is
people
up.
that are being robbed at the laundromat.
Laundromat. Okay.
There's a laundromat, I believe, on Strawberry Avenue and McDonald there in the city. We had 2 reports of robberies taking place there. One of them, Knight and I responded to. Chased down the suspects, but we had to remain on scene while 2 other cops, I forget who, chased them down. Ejected from their car, so lost them, but it's just another spot to keep an eye out. I know I went inside and there's another fella in there, I think, who works with Group 6 in regards to cash handoffs. So I think criminals are also hitting these spots as well. I've also had a lot of civilians reporting to me about robberies taking place up in Paleto as well in regards to Group 6.
Interesting.
I'm gonna be real.
Indeed.
I've stepped out, or I've driven out of the city once, and that was for the release of a prisoner. Genuinely, I don't think we have units to spare to patrol up north at the moment.
I've been
'Cause
going
if-
up there. Sorry, go ahead.
My concern is that, like, if we do send a unit up there and something goes south, there's no backup for quite some time.
I've been going up there for, I say I'll do about 20 minutes of patrol, but if any form of priority call happens, I'm gone.
We are absolutely a skeleton crew right now, right?
Yeah.
And what Road said is right. We are very short-staffed. Hopefully, I'm going to be adding, if all goes well tonight, with some interviews. We've got 2 officers or 2 prior officers who are going to be coming in for interviews, and it's going to be for a skeleton crew edition. It's not going to be an academy, so you'll see them out there if that goes well. I'll release those names in due time, or you'll hear them on the radio. We're trying to get some help for the shifts. We understand the holiday seasons. We understand everything going on. We're trying to get us some help, right? That's on all of us, right? We're all still trying to feel each other out and make sure that standards are maintained here, and that's on every one of you to make sure, policing each other, as well as if there's a problem, bring it up to any one of the captains, right? We all represent each other, right? In the public's eye, if you got a badge and a uniform on, we're all the same, right?
This is true.
We all represent each other. If you see someone doing something wrong, say something, right? You're not going to be considered some sort of snitch or rat. We're no criminals, right? We want to make sure that we're representing ourselves well. So you'll see, we'll be getting some help over time. Like I said, I'm going to need all your help to make sure that they are staying up to par. We're all representing each other well, and yeah, sound good. We'll have help soon enough.
Sounds good.
Yes,
Reports
sir.
up
In
in
terms
regards
of
to,
responding to those calls out there, if we have units and we're clear, respond to them. Use your best judgment. If you get out there, you see somebody holding a knife to someone, it's one person, call it out, get some help. Be cautious. If you see a group of people, you're outnumbered, call it out, get some more units responding, but be very careful, be very wary, use your best judgment, be smart, right? You alone won't be very intimidating to a group of 5-6 people, right? A group of us obviously will. We get 10 units on scene. At that point, they're going to be worried. But at that point, you're outnumbered. You're probably going to escalate a situation before you actually start to de-escalate a situation. Approaching that alone. Be smart. Assess the situation. Provide information to other officers, and just use your judgment. All right.
Alrighty. Reports up
Understood.
in regards to that little fella there. So if you have any of the evidence at all, throw it in there, okay?
Yeah, I'll need to go through a couple of the cars and figure that out because we've, I think, had 3 vehicles
Yeah.
that had evidence in them.
Yeah. Did somebody load? I pulled mine close up to the laundromat there. Did anybody clock the play of that thing? Bollocks.
Yeah, I don't
No.
remember.
Clocked plate of what?
The
Oh!
vehicles that we had evidence in.
Captain, you already made that
I-
contract
We're going.
with fucking Mosley's, right?
Yes.
We
It's
spoke-
not signed yet.
I spoke with Vinny Pistone, who is opening up another mechanic shop on Vespucci and Popular, so right there, and is basically offering us about $150 service charge, and apparently can get our cars fixed at about $1,500.
That's
told him-
more
I told him-
expensive than what
No,
we
like
have
a
with-
total of 1,500. But I
no
thought that
matter
was a
what.
yeah. I said that sounded like a pipe dream. So I'm gonna go get my CVPI fixed there once it's fucked and compare price, and go from there.
Okay, so we already have a contract being drawn up by Mosley's. Not signed
Uh-huh.
yet. It is going to be exclusivity. We are going to be taking our vehicles there. Now, it's a 1-month contract,
Mm-hmm.
which is some time. So we will be honoring that.
Of course.
However, if somebody's able to beat their price, then we'll have to come back to them and we can have them bid against each other.
Of course.
And figure out what kind of deal. I did speak
There's
to
my-
Mosley's. Their supplier is the same supplier that is that is supplying parts to that business as well, Mr. Pistone's business. It was Pistone, right?
Yeah, Vinny Pistone.
So same supplier for parts, importer. And we are aware of what they're charging, which is 100 plus tax. So
All right.
competition's not bad. Competition helps us,
Oh
right?
yeah, yeah.
But-
Everyone needs it.
The problem I do see is, say you show up there for parts. If they don't have parts on hand, that means they got to go pick it up from the importer. That means we're out of service even longer. That's gonna be up to them to figure out. But next month, once the contract is up, might have them conduct a bid amongst each other for our contract for our business. So good to keep in contact with them, keep them in mind, and you can use them today. But once that contract is signed, we're gonna have an exclusive deal with Mosley's.
All right.
All right. And y'all will be paying out of pocket for repairs. They'll be documenting it, and at the time, we're going to be reimbursing the full repair. That might change in the future. We might be splitting the cost between our budget and out of pocket for the officer, but for the time being, they're fully reimbursable as soon as that contract is signed. If y'all need help money-wise, paying for repairs, let me know as well.
Alrighty.
Sounds good.
Okay. Good deal. I'm most likely not going to be out there for a couple hours as I have some interviews coming up. If you guys need me, does anybody have my phone number?
I do,
think-
Cap.
I
Yeah, I
imagine
think-
it's in the document that we
Yeah.
all had
Yeah.
to indicate
Yeah.
we've read.
It is. I'm going to make sure you guys have access to it. We do have an announcement that is requesting everyone's phone numbers. If you haven't filled that out, do that. If not, if you need my number, it's on there as well. It's on my staff profile. Call me if you need something. Text me during the meetings. I'll do my best to respond if it's absolutely necessary. All right. Anybody got anything else?
Yeah, can we fire the first officer who says "dap me up"?
No, but I'll dap them.
I'm gonna tell you now. I think every single person that was in training said "dap me up" at one point. I got
I
bad
haven't said the
news.
phrase at all, so I think I'm good.
Couldn't be me. I'd
Daps
never.
have been issued to a couple officers, so stay in your game, y'all.
Yes, sir.
I understand
Oh.
the assignment, sir.
Good.
Cap, I do have a
I'm
question for
fighting
you
the
after
urge
the
to
meeting,
dab.
but
Sure.
it's nothing urgent.
If anybody has anything else,
Yeah, for those of you who haven't seen it yet, just take a look at report number 95. Banjo harasses EMS. I know you probably already seen it. For those of you who haven't, just a brief TLDR. A gentleman by the name of Banjo been bothering EMS, like harassing them, unwanted contact, intentionally calling 911 without an emergency or a reason for emergency, specifically requesting certain EMS who have been listed in that report specifically. Most recently, he approached Etta while she was talking to Kiki, hugged her, kissed her, walked away, said some weird shit.
Ugh.
Just something to keep an eye on. I've spoken directly to Banjo already. I've made contact with him. I warned him. I said, look, you keep this up, you're going to be charged with harassment. It's going to happen. It's just something to keep an eye out. If you guys see 911s where somebody's requesting specific EMS, that's just weird. That shouldn't be a thing. And make sure we get a unit maybe backing them up just in case.
Yeah, that's a good one to point out. Watch out for EMS, right? We're all on the same team. They are busting their ass out there for sure. So
Yeah, we need to help them every once in
definitely.
a while.
So McNulty and I ran into an issue yesterday with the MDT. I don't know if it was specific to us, but we couldn't upgrade a report to an incident.
I think it's when the incidents, when the report number crosses over with an already existing report number.
So a report number has an existing incident number.
Yeah.
Well,
So let's say
every incident should be covering it, right? Because it's already 70 higher than reports.
Yeah, I tried to report. I basically
as well.
linked it. I made I was like, just because I was like, fuck, I don't know how to get this fixed. So I made an incident and linked it to the report.
You are correct. I think actually, let me check my emails here. Yeah, it looks like Captain Ruth is already working on that.
All right. Report.
Yeah, that's been will be taken care of. It's not yet though.
So I think the safe bet is like I in this situation specifically, we had someone in custody. I think the reason it was set as a report was because I asked for a report to be put up so I could just throw evidence in, and I don't know if we were confident that we were going to be sending this person to jail. Like, I think that's why it was set as a report originally.
It took me a hot minute to get a confession out of that fella.
Yeah. So I think the safe bet is, in a situation like that, maybe just throw it as an incident, and we don't have to list someone as like processed or anything in those situations, rather than doing it as a report and then not being able to throw it in as an incident, or upgrade it rather, until that's resolved.
Okay, so you're saying you make a report, you put all the information in there on scene? Evidence, information, names, all that. That's what you're trying to do?
Well, he was dealing with the 95, and I was taking photos, running, the vehicle that they were in.
It might have been, maybe my brain turned autopilot when you said throw a report up, and my brain immediately was like, okay, put a report up. You know?
Oh, because I said report.
Yeah, my brain went autopilot. I was like, oh yeah, makes sense.
I had just assumed it was because I didn't know if you were 100% confident.
Yeah, at the time I only had reckless evading, but I wanted to get him for robbery.
Well, you definitely should be able to promote him, and that'll get fixed here fairly quickly. So I'm sure. So that won't be a problem here in the near future. You can put up a report, you should be able to promote it, no problem. Who did the paperwork for that stash?
Oh,
that we found.
I got a report up called Little Man robbery.
I found my tire.
Yeah, I noticed.
Okay, who got the photos of the scene? We'll get that added on there.
I did. I just took one picture of it, covering the whole.
Fine. Yep, perfect. Make sure you have it in there. I think that was a interesting find. I think listen, if you guys see tow truck drivers having an issue, we have a lot of tires now. These are all stolen tires. If you guys see tow truck drivers having issues or mechanics with tires, I mean, these tires are gonna rot. I think it'd be a good idea as community outreach to try to get these tires out there. Also,
I think it should be noted that if you make, if it's report evidence R5, right?
Right.
That if it's an upper or lowercase R, it becomes a completely different locker.
It does, yeah. It's case
Yep.
sensitive, so it's always
So,
uppercase.
Yeah,
for both
I just want to
ours and
remind people that as well.
Okay.
I know that's probably something we should just bring up in some meetings here, but maybe put in SOPs. Yeah, for the time being, we're still using the
Thank you for the picture there, by
individual
the way,
evidence
Flop.
lockers.
Oh, Cap, this is your territory. The announcement indicating we should do SRU or SU or whatever it was should be adjusted to LSPD.
Yeah. What that? Okay.
We're blue again.
We're blue once again. All right. So we look like the. They changed the. No, they did not change the rental spot.
Oh.
Okay, so don't get confused with rental spot being a cop.
Yep,
Yeah,
I
done
did
that.
that earlier.
many times. Many times.
Look, who's over there?
It's like, who's just standing over by the apartment?
Yeah, who's? I keep looking at the airport. I'm like, okay,
Who's
we have
call
units down at
sign
the
rental?
airport. Right. Yeah. So just be aware of that. Yeah, LSPD.
That was good.
Oh,
There's one more thing actually. I don't think I actually touched up in a meeting. The Constitution's been rewritten. Or, I'm sorry, written and posted under legislation. There's an announcement on it. Make sure you have thoroughly gone through it. You're aware of all the changes. There are some major changes. Actually, I think I did cover this in the meeting, didn't I?
Yesterday you did with us.
Did I?
Was
Okay, good.
Oh yeah, that was you, right?
Well,
Not
either way,
Slack?
just make sure you're proficient with those, please. It's under legislation, under MBTs.
Slack said yesterday that he was going to speak with you guys about civilian ride-alongs and like government official ride-alongs.
As it stands, as of right now, it is still no red alerts
Gotcha.
for the time being. But that will change in the future, hopefully the near future, but time being still a no. All right. It is 45 after. Let's get out there. Let's go get them, huh?
And
Yes,
Paul,
sir.
All right.
All right, let's well.
Good shit, guys.
McNulty glove box. That vehicle is also full as well.
Yeah, let's go get all that evidence
Captain
first,
Turner?
I guess.
Yes, sir.
For a second. I don't know. I don't know if this is just the way it is, but when I get on my way down to MRPD, my key's labeled non-solo cadet.
Yeah, everybody's all right now. So
Okay, that is normal.
I gotta talk to the train conductor. We'll try to get that fixed for you.
Alright, I was wondering if that was a me thing, because I was a non-solo for about 2 days, and now I'm solid.
I want to give him the donut.
So we'll get it sorted.
Alright.
Alrighty.
Hey, Cap, you're looking a
Good
little hungry
meeting.
here. All yours, pal.
Thank you.
No problem.
I am also hungry.
That's actually my
Okay.
favorite strawberry.
Oh,
Strawberry donuts are my type.
I think
Dap
someone
me
tried to
up.
bribe me for that donut. Well, they gave me the donut. I forget where I got it. I'm gonna be real.
That's the second
What?
time I've seen
What?
someone get given a donut.
Hmm.
Is it in the jail cell as well?
No, I haven't brought anyone to a jail cell.
Dugong, you want to talk?
Yeah, really brief question. I didn't want to do it during the meeting. There was really no reason.
Here we
for
go.
it.
Hello.
That is a glorious mustache.
How are you?
You guys need help with anything specific?
Oh, I was looking to put in an interest.
Oh,
I already have an interest form in, and I received a text message asking me for my state ID after I completed the interest form. I just want to make sure that everything's up to date and all my information's on file.
let me take a look. What is your name?
Mateo Radic.
How do you spell your name?
Mateo is the first name. The last name is Radic.
All right, let me see.
The person who contacted me said they were Lele.
All right, I'm just trying to locate your name here. and I will add your state ID.
All the amazing mustaches.
All right. Can you show me your ID?
Absolutely. For some reason, the C in my name isn't on there because it's an accented C, and I guess the DMV printer doesn't.
Got
put
it.
those on there,
All right. Actually, can I see that ID one more time? And can you confirm it's 17? Is that 28?
Yes, 28.
Oh my God, the fucking 6s, the 8s, I fucking hate them all. I hate them all, every one of them.
The phone is the only reason that I was able to like.
Okay, sir, what's your state ID?
Do you want me to show you my full ID?
Yeah. Okay.
3468.
Perfect. Perfect. Now, why do the 6s look like 5s? I'm getting old. I'm having to squint when I look at these.
I can see where your eyes are deceiving you.
I hate it.
Look that full.
I hate. Wait a minute. Wait. Is this who I think it is?
Yes, this is who you think it is.
Oh my God.
How you doing?
It's your first name starts with a J?
Yes.
Last name with F?
Yeah.
Is it Fields?
Yeah.
Jeremy?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I remembered.
You were. See, you're not that old. You're not that old. You're not that freaking.
Okay, all right. If I call you McQuillan, I'm sorry.
That's fine. I'll take it.
At least you now know where we were coming from when we were saying this.
Hearing him talk, it was kind of scary.
And the craziest thing is his accent is like way different than yours, but how you both speak is very similar.
It's very.
The fact that even they could both recognize it.
I know. McQuillan didn't even want to say anything after he heard.
4 to 5 individuals.
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay. Sorry. Let me make sure I have this.
No, if you need a secondary ambulance.
1728. Just to confirm, is your state ID?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna check one more time.
I just did it, Rhodes.
What'd you do?
It is MDW profile. I included the accented C.
Actually, I was going to check, but I can't get my. But yeah, it is 1728. Yes, sir.
All right. Perfect. And it's Mateo. Last name Radic.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. 1728. I've added your state ID within the interest information form that we have. That way, if they need to quickly look you up, they won't run into too much of an issue there.
That's funny.
Okay.
So you should be all set on that front. And well, actually, let me just confirm. Phone number 420-372-8907. 420-372-8907.
I can't. I think my phone might have ran out of battery. I can't seem to get my phone out of my pocket, but yeah, I believe that's correct. Oh, there we go.
Well, I
I'll
can't.
repeat that.
Echo 16.
420-372-8907.
So you're 76 to ETA or to the 911?
That's 420-372-8907. Infomercials, anyone?
Honestly, I don't care.
No?
If you could grab the 911, that'd be great. I'm right.
Not just all right.
I can go with someone going to the 911.
You order within the next 15 minutes. Just pay separate shipping and handling.
Yeah,
Get a second one for free. No, just me.
Think
all
we're
right.
made of money roads or what?
I don't know. See,
I've
now
been
you
doing
don't sound
Uber,
like him at
so-
all. It's so weird.
Okay. Oh, now
Yeah.
okay. What do you want?
Oh, but now you do, and then you don't. Oh, it's so strange.
Like he's just an impressionist.
I'm
Right there. You didn't even have to complete a full sentence. There was. It's so strange. All right, sir.
all right.
How can I help
wonder
you?
if I can make money off
Yeah.
that.
Mine is more so like a follow up on. I ran into an officer while she was out on duty, so I'm not too sure. Like, she's pretty
Okay, and
busy.
who was that?
I believe Oh, I forgot her last name.
77s, please, by the south
I
side.
think her name was Abby.
Store across from the VU.
Abby?
I could be mistaken her with someone else I ran
Right,
into right
Abigail.
after.
Was it Hughes?
Yes, Hughes.
Okay.
Yeah, I ran into her because I was here for quite a while. Then I got back on my bike and just went back towards Little Seoul, and I found her.
Okay, give me 1 second. Trying to see whether or not these are split into anything specific. Okay, so essentially, you're just inquiring about putting yourself on the interest form, right?
Yeah.
All right. Can I go ahead and start with your ID?
Here you go.
Is that 34? Oh my God! I thought it was that a
3468. Yeah.
68. Why? Why?
You know what's even better than that?
Why? What? Oh,
3469.
the 6.
It's an upside down 5 and a 5.
Oh my God! Why? Why? Why does the 6 look like a 5? Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, welcome
Hey,
back.
it doesn't matter.
Jace Barter, 3468, correct?
Yep.
All right, 1 second. And are you looking to become a law enforcement officer?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
It's been quite a minute, but you know.
And what shift would you be interested in? There's shifts 1 to
Currently,
3.
Shift 3.
Shift 3. Okay. Here we are. Go ahead and jot this down. And do you have any prior experience?
Yeah, I've about 3 years under my belt. Previous law enforcement.
All right.
I was law enforcement in this city until the government went to shit.
Ah, okay.
We
And
have a,
sorry.
real quick, a pin zone here.
Zone.
Open zone. All right. Do we have a Johnson?
Right here, sir.
Perfect. Johnson.
I knew I recognized that deep, sexy voice anywhere.
All right, Mr. Johnson. You ready to head on back?
Go. Can I get one more 77 on the south side?
Yep.
Sorry, one moment.
Store across from the VU, please.
You all right? Oh. All right.
Ready to check.
And 2. All right. I've got you down on the interest form.
Due to me, Rhodes.
Do you need my,
I'll
my
be
phone
leaving
number
Mission
for
Road
anything?
shortly. Just a moment. Yes. What is your phone number?
420
Yep.
657 1394.
So that's 420-6. Is it 57 or 3?
Yeah, 57.
657-1394.
Yep.
And you're interested in shift 3. You have 3 years of prior experience within the city years ago, right?
Yeah.
How many years ago?
6 years ago.
Am I good to just put several?
Yeah, you can put several.
Okay. Jace Barter, 3468. Your phone number is 420-657-1394. You're looking to be a shift 3 applicant. You have 3 years prior experience.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
perfect. All right. But who's next?
I'd like to put interest in Rhodes.
Interest in what?
Y'all have a good day.
You as
Refuses
well.
to elaborate.
Oh, okay.
Multiple people on the ground.
All right. Mr. Fields, how can I help you?
Yes. I just wanted to double check, make sure everything is in properly, if that's possible.
let
If
me-
not,
let me take a
then
look.
I can definitely fuck off.
All right. Jeremy Fields, state ID 3958. Your phone number is 420-522-4535. You're looking for any
Yes.
shift. However, I would suggest clarifying a shift if possible.
Yeah,
because
that's what I was going to
historically,
do as well, if that's
any
possible.
shift, yes, any shift.
Shift 3, if that's if I could clarify that, please.
Perfect. Now, just to clarify, shift 3 is from about an hour ago up until from an hour ago to 7 hours from now. So an 8-hour time period. Does that sound accurate?
That sounds accurate.
All right, give me a second. Let me just go ahead and find you here. Go ahead and adjust that to shift 3.
Thank you so much.
No problemo. I just realized it's actually quite difficult to find Barrack. I see Barrack. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm gonna find you.
Surely I'm there.
I mean, you are because I found you, but I. You know what? I have a solution. No, I don't. I don't want to fuck things up. I don't. I don't want to. I don't want to do anything a little too much. Jeremy Fields, perfect.
Hello.
There we are. Has been documented for shift 3. You should be good.
Thank you so much. Okay,
Not a
perfect.
problem.
And then is there any way to? Because I was having a little bit of scuff issues when I was filling out the actual form. Is there anyone I can contact to verify that I actually submitted properly?
With the scarf.
I don't believe so. My recommendation
What did
ultimately
you
is
just
just going to
do?
be,
Wait,
if
for
you
interview
need
or
to,
here for
fill it out again, and
Okay.
text Lele indicating, you know, that something had occurred and you don't know, and so just out of, you know, an abundance of caution, you made sure and resubmitted.
I'll do that.
Perfect.
All right, thank you, Mr. Rhodes. I appreciate it.
Hello, what's up?
Hello.
How's it
I
going?
want to pick up like one of those entry forms.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going okay.
So I don't have the form itself, but what's happening is I am putting someone on an interest information form here, and then whoever's responsible for sending out those
get on
forms
one of those
will
sheets?
text you. What was that?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You're
Oh,
looking
sorry.
for?
So
you're good.
To express my interest.
if you
In line with behind her.
well, actually, he was here first, I believe.
I've been here for
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, if
just a
somebody else is
moment.
ahead
Just
of
a
me, I'll
moment.
just
Yeah,
I just went up to the counter.
yeah. Yeah, no, you're good. All right, sir. How can I help?
Behind the line,
I was
behind him.
just,
I got it.
wanted to express
I
my
didn't know it was a line.
interest in joining the force.
Okay.
Wondering how to go about that.
So as I was just explaining, what you're gonna do is provide me with your identification. I'm gonna document your name, state ID, take down your phone number in addition to the shift you anticipate working. At that point, this information will be available to the person who is sending out the form to individuals. So definitely look at your text messages. I don't know if it's going to be within a 24-hour period. I don't have that answer, unfortunately. But at that point, you would then fill out an actual, you know, application. But in order to get that, you gotta provide me the information. I'll put you into our system and go about doing it that way.
I'll grab you my ID here quick.
Yep.
Echo 977. I need to take a nap.
Richardson, is that 6250 for a state ID?
That is. You got it right.
I hate sixes.
I heard.
You'll understand. Come over here. Come over here. Show your ID. Because I want to make sure I want to make sure.
Yeah.
You don't have any sixes.
No.
Okay,
What I
sir,
want
can you
to
come
know.
over here and show your ID?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's wrong with the sixes? Oh.
That's 6250. That looks like a 5, especially when it's not the first number.
No, that's definitely like a smudge 5.
Exactly.
Hopefully you never have to do
No, I already.
for like a 6566 or
It
6665
sucked.
or...
And then the 8s are like the second part. The top part of the 8 is kind of a little wonky. Here,
chose this font?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Look at the 8s are.
The
The 8s are a little squishy.
Yeah.
They look short. And the
Y-
2s, the bottom of the 2 is
the
really
eights
short
kind of
too.
look like what a 6 should look like, but smudged at the top and connecting.
Rhodes, I think you just might be old.
Shut up.
No, we just like
Shut up.
appropriate fonts.
Okay,
Blunt about
sorry.
it.
Sorry.
I wish I had knew someone that brutally honest.
All right. So Jack Richardson, state ID
Yep.
6250, correct?
Correct.
All right. 1 second. And what is your phone number?
420
Uh-huh.
171
Uh-huh.
7308.
Perfect. So that's 420-171-7308.
Yep.
All right. And what shift would you anticipate working?
Shift 3, please.
All right. Now, just to clarify, shift 3 is from about an hour ago, and then 8 hours forward from that point. Does that sound correct to you?
Sounds perfect.
All right. Let me go ahead and get you in here. Uno momento. And do you have any prior experience as a law enforcement officer?
I do, yeah.
All right. And what experience would that be?
I do.
I guess six years.
That's a good amount of time.
Yep.
Yep.
Got it. Documented that. And you should be all set.
Go 20, 10,
Perfect.
8.
Thank you.
You have a good one, Mr. Richardson. Just a reminder, keep looking at your text messages.
Thank you so much. Sorry about that.
'Cause I'm not sure when those get sent out, but I can't imagine it would be too far from now.
All right. Beautiful. Thank you. Appreciate it. Stay safe.
All
out
right,
there.
you as well. All right, can I go ahead and get your ID again?
Yeah, it's good to see you.
You as well.
Hey, 1812. Remember, there's only one M. So many people put 2 M's.
Yeah. I got just one. Phone number 420.
865 3370.
So that's 420-865-3370.
3370. Yep.
Perfect. And what shift would you be working?
I'm probably going to end up shift 3 this time. You know how
All
normally, like, I always joke that I was shift 2B into 3A?
Yeah.
I'm probably just going to put into 3A.
Got it.
Yeah.
And what would you like me to list as your prior experience?
6 years former detective.
All right. And would you like me to indicate that I will list myself as a reference?
Do you want to list yourself as a reference?
Absolutely, without question.
Aw,
I need back up. I got someone
absolutely,
fleeing from question.
There we are, and your information is in.
I need someone. I need.
Hey, Rhodes,
What's up?
I have a dumb question.
It
and
may
I've been
not be
too scared
dumb.
to ask anybody.
What's up?
I've been wandering around for like an hour. How the fuck do I put my SIM card in my car? In my phone?
In your phone? Got it. So, what you here? Reach into your pockets. All right.
Okay.
Grab your phone.
Uh-huh.
Now, you wanna. It's kind of like on the right side of the phone. You want to open the SIM slot. Now, normally you'd put like the ejector tool in there. Now you kind of just click it in on the right side, like the right click, and then you open the SIM slot, and then you put the SIM card in there.
Oh, you don't have to use the little tools anymore?
Correct.
What?
Yup. Crazy.
Since when?
Yeah, I don't know.
What have I been shoving that paperclip into?
I mean, it could be like a small speaker.
Oh fuck! Is that the microphone?
It could be that too. It could be that.
What have I been shoving? Oh my god! I've been
I
shoving.
don't know.
I've spent like half an hour with a bent paperclip trying to get this thing to eject, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
if your phone had any level of water resistance, I would be very hesitant to trust that now.
Oh no.
Be careful. Oh my God, is that Alice?
What have I done?
It is. It is Alice.
Alice?
Yep.
What?
Hold on, let me. Oh, yep, it's Alice. I took Alice's job. Alice has been the one doing all the intro stuff.
Oh my God.
Yep. Let me just
Poor
verify
Alice.
with her real quick. Is it her? Pins?
Hey, what's up, Rhodes?
Well, I want you to know that Turner already called your name. You weren't here. He ain't happy.
What?
You're late.
I showed up a minute before.
A minute before? No, absolutely no.
You miss all the shots you don't walk into.
He told me that to show up here like 8 minutes ago, and I was here like 10 minutes ago. I showed up early. Rhodes, can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I am extremely nervous. He called me at one of the worst times ever, and you know, like I answered the phone.
But why was
and
it the
I thought
worst time?
I was out at like a party.
I need to find Mr.
Oh God, hide me, Rhodes. Hide me.
Oh my God.
Hide me, Rhodes. Hide
Is that?
Blue
Oh.
light.
Oh, your husband's here.
Where my husband? I need to file Mr. Prison report.
Right here. I found him.
Hey, honey.
Really?
Hey.
Really? So
What's-
you come back to this. Come back to this place and you're not gonna tell me that you came back to this place? You're freaking
No.
kidding me? How'd you get all that
No.
fucking food? Really? Huh?
What?
Oh.
I just, you know, I
You didn't even
did
tell
tell
me
you.
you're trying to get your freaking the freaking job back, right? Is what
I
you're doing here?
did tell you. You just forgot.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah.
That's what you get for being Delulu. How are
Yeah,
you gonna let
that's
him do
what
you
you
like
get.
this? Do you need me to smack some sense into you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I told you. You're half asleep though. So I kind of told you last night. I said, hey, I'm going for an interview.
I didn't mean to
and then
push.
you
Oh. Okay,
all
I'm
I
so
heard
proud
was
Okay,
job.
Delulu, let me look you over real quick, okay? I feel bad, but really, listen, a true friend gonna tell you when to give up
okay.
on somebody.
No, give up.
What?
It's not. You don't have to give up. I was sleepy. He told me.
Oh, okay.
I did.
So here, let me just go ahead and apply this.
Oh, thank you so much. Yes.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. Just a moment. Just gonna wrap you up here. You know, because it's not like Pins would do it.
What?
What?
Rose,
you
I
better
will
stand
have you
up for
know that
yourself.
I please my husband. Okay.
You know what?
Every
Because
night.
I'm a real one, okay, and me and Lula go way back.
Yeah.
When
You should be supportive of us.
when Pinecone
Look at my
came here
little-
to apply originally,
Uh-huh.
he was very intentionally trying to avoid you. Okay.
No, I was not.
Yeah. You know what?
No, I was
Listen, if
not.
Alice a real one, Alice
Wow.
will tell you too.
Well, I don't believe Alice. 'Cause
No.
she always try to come between
Yeah,
us.
Alice has been instigating. I mean, maybe from you,
It's
Rhodes,
been
you
years
would
of
believe
that.
it.
Okay, but I ain't got no reason to instigate. You're not my type.
Oh. I know.
that-
I
that
can't
wouldn't.
first.
Wait, you
Right,
saying like
anyways.
I'm not your
Like
type?
I
or
Yeah, you're
Lucas
not my
your
type.
What about Lucas? Would you bang
What?
Lucas?
What?
I'm happily married. Listen.
If you
I'm
weren't
not. I
married.
don't window shop. There ain't no reason when I have everything at home.
Wait, Rhodes, just because you're a vegetarian doesn't mean you can't look at a piece of meat.
Oh my god.
How am I a
Sit down.
How am I a
Oh, wow.
vegetarian when
No,
you know what?
well,
I'm gonna keep
like,
that to myself.
That's the saying.
Uh,
Yeah,
What?
there you go.
What?
And he ate that.
Yeah, you
Okay,
did.
well, like I said, okay. I did kind of wake up half asleep because I'm still like in my pajamas.
Oh,
Yeah.
are you here to express interest in joining? Let me look you
well,
over one more time.
If
just wanna make sure.
if this is the interest, I'm sure I already did earlier. To be honest, I talked to this lady.
Oh.
Her name's Lele, and
Oh,
I met
yeah.
the captain is Captain Slack. and he's like,
Alice,
"Oh,
Alice.
goodness, I think you should have a job."
Oh.
What?
well, what?
What?
What the? Alice!
Oh.
Then give a
Oh,
couple
she's
years
going
and
behind the
bitches
desk.
with
She's
her.
going behind the desk.
Oh.
She's so busy.
Yes, I will be behind the desk.
Alice,
So we
I'm
don't give
gonna
hugs
have to do
now?
this to you, okay? I'm gonna need you to pick
We
a
don't give
side.
hugs now.
Wha-
We
wha-
don't give
ho-
hugs now.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
We don't get we keep our jobs and we don't give hugs now.
Lucas, I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you. Pinzone told me not to tell you that what shift he was working, and he told me all this shit because he didn't want to spend time with you. I'm just fucking having it all
Nah,
out, 'cause
she's
this guy-
instigating.
This
She's
guy
instigating.
he's a
What
terrible
fucking
husband. You
shift?
divorce him.
What?
But, like I've always told you to never be with him because he's a terrible man.
What? I am not a terrible man.
But you are.
Lula, I told you. The reason I tried to knock
You
some
are.
sense into you.
There's no
is-
way that's the first thing you're saying to me is trying to ruin my relationship and saying give me a hug if you haven't
But I
seen me
love
so
you.
long.
Girl, the
No,
relationship
because
with-
this is
No,
giving
there's no
fake
way.
ass.
This is
There's no
literally
way
everything you
all
always
these
told me.
years
I
haven't
always
changed.
tell you how much of a shit boyfriend he was, and you would always just come in my neck like this. But I was always just trying to look out for you. Okay, okay. This is.
Listen,
I'm just tired of
listen.
it.
We are
Oh
a
my
happily
God.
married
Give
couple.
me a kiss.
What?
Lula,
I
you
know.
need
What?
a
A
good
kiss?
piece of meat with a personality.
Well, I got a
Oh.
person. I'm all.
There's no way you're leaving me like this.
Okay.
Listen, maybe I'd like a little toxic too. It's not bad. It's not that bad. every
I'm
now and
not.
then.
I'm not even that
It's
toxic.
okay for you. It's okay.
I'm about to have a
Notice
dance.
how
for
he
the
said
soul.
that toxic. No,
Oh.
that's
Yeah, I
what he
mean,
said.
Okay, I'll go
everyone
behind the
likes
desk
a
and go do
little
my
bit of
job. Bye,
toxicity.
bitch.
Bye, Alice.
Alice.
Alice, where's she going?
Behind the desk.
She's so busy.
I'll be having a word with you
Yeah, we can
later.
roads, give me a
okay?
call.
Wait, what do you mean?
We'll
Oh,
do,
words
we'll do.
later.
All right.
Nah, Lucas didn't fuck with me like that.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh, what?
Alice.
What?
So Turner already
God.
came out. Originally called Pinzone. He wasn't here. He then called Johnson, and Barrick went in. So I don't think he set a good example with Turner.
Wait, what? How did
Pins, you
he
decided
told me to? He
we're
told me
gonna
to
be the
come
chosen
here.
one, and now you're not the chosen one
He
anymore.
told
How
me
does
to
that
come
feel?
here.
Zone was gonna be the chosen one. Now I'm starting to think that child is just delusional in the first place. I'm sorry. Okay, let's be real. Okay, Pinzone chosen one. Really? Are you kidding? Out of all the badass bitches in Pinzone.
Wait, what?
Listen,
Are you trying to
Pinzone-
steal my job, honey? What the fuck?
Lula, I'm gonna be
Hello?
real with you. I agree.
Cutthroat.
I agree. I can already see day one. This man is gonna get on the megaphone and be like, "You fucking idiots! Don't do that."
What?
And immediately give us a bad reputation.
No, I would not.
What do you have to say for
You-
yourself, Alice?
You would.
Rhodes, I'm
Alice,
a
what,
man.
yes?
Listen, that was
Oh no, I
back
meant
when I was.
Alice.
That was back
have
when
to
I
really
was
enunciate.
single.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, but
Same,
now,
same.
Oh,
you know, Lucas calms me down. You know.
I don't
I'm
know.
sorry, I am.
I don't.
But,
Y'all are
uh,
actively
I went
avoiding
around the
each other. I
whole
think you
station
are
to try to find
practically
Turner
single.
for you, Pinzone, and
Well,
I
like,
could not find him, so I just
Because back, you know, yeah, he's probably busy. But
Y'all are
listen,
giving
you know,
friends with benefits at most right now.
Rose, don't
Rose.
do too fucking much.
Rose,
This is
just
not giving
because-
very moral of you. Be supportive.
And you're giving Delulu.
Oh. The only person that's the Lulu and the MRPD is the Lele. Her name Lele, and she's the Lele. That's not me.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, it's
The
nice to see
Lele.
everybody, you guys. I hope you're doing what? Oh, she's a receptionist. I'm working
Have we
here.
addressed most
The person
people?
who
I'm
takes my
sorry.
instructions.
I just needed to finish
But
the information we were going over.
I'm gonna be real.
Yes, sir.
I definitely remember what we were going over.
Oh yeah, don't.
We just finished up my state ID and then phone number, and we haven't really talked about some of the other things I heard, like shift preference or anything. I just wanted to make sure all that was on file.
Okay. One moment. Your name?
Mateo Radic.
Oh.
Okay.
One second. Now, I believe
I
the
think
reason
you
that
missed your
occurred
shot.
is because your sort of interest form seems like it was at the very start when we were just inquiring about basic information.
Yeah.
It would probably be best to add the additional stuff, so let me go ahead and find that. Mateo, right here. All right. So ideally, what shift would you like to be working?
2.
Just to verify, that would be the end of shift 2 would have been about an hour and 15 minutes ago, and start about 8 hours
my God,
prior to that. Does that sound
Yes.
correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect.
No.
What
What is on your fucking face now?
Open zone.
And did you have any prior experience?
Yes, sir. I have